Even when I can take a come video about video Mr. Rubin. Talking about him, maybe Biafran remembrance. A lot of people made video, but we did not even catch up with a lot of those things because a lot of videos are on ground. But man, from this video, pick a special interest about it. Also, Mr. Rubin and what's that? No, the young, as a young soldier, sent in IDF camp under Red Cross, Mbahana Biafra. We making send their relief materials. You have to go because ununene video documentary in the BBC release. Ijakwana na Facebook. Don't bother yourself. Nagawa na Facebook. Jane and Kede na YouTube 1 hour plus. Iya foka okusiwede. Iya foka the whole thing is siwe. Despite the fact na hana actually push agenda no ibobuzo bido. Mani iya fo mbajo Yakubu Gowon siya na also kwa na bolo fire military action. Will it make you to conquer Ojukwu? Yes. You have to go. If you can we push you despite not having any help. It will push you, getting to close to Ore. Then we found the Nigeria waited because Nahasi for 6 months no way having Ulundi Biafra. Then he gets towards the end the phone ban Hani Kunatana. When the call story asena Nambwendami Batana Nibo we or the Hakan Kundi Baton to Sisunko. A lot of them confess it in that documentary. C'est quoi qui est là? Oboron Sisinko Kanda Ton. I know that they were tactical in positioning, and the young soldier I may interview say that in a God was on their side that they don't miss. Nahana he miss. So the other guy said, "No, no like this. You mad pum. Or they get a man for a mad no baby. So say ya for na bullet when I'm mad." That was how they were able to manage. The only thing that weakened the war, Paco, which a lot of them regretted. So I know this story from this soldier too. And during that time, I forgot his display of Biafra memorial, na the background. So pay attention na this very video. Keno ebo no charge his encounters. Till today, the Britain they deny involvement in that thing because now they had the opportunity to stop it. Within 6 to 8 months, they had the opportunity. But they refuse. So neneno this very video kono for young one nine okay kumakia.
There are a lot of lights because we were not just medical aid. We came as a team, surgery team. We did a lot of operations. We saved a lot of people, not only from the war point of view, but also as normal citizens. They were living in all kinds of villages. They couldn't get any medical aid, and people died not only from the war, from the bullets. Many of the people died from sickness or all kinds of anatomic problems. Let's say that with a small, very simple surgery, we could save lives. I'm not talking only on saving lives. Sometimes people with a small thing could eat, couldn't do anything. So just small surgery could help their lifestyle to be much more normal. The reason I wrote the book, first of all, what I saw, or the evidence, or the story that I saw in my own eyes, was something that is actually in my heart for many, many years. But I was busy, like every normal person, as a family needs to work, needs to do things. So I was not, I didn't have the time, let's put it this way, to put my feels, my feelings on the paper. But years are passing, time is passing very quickly, and I found myself that I'm living in a world that nobody cares about what's happening or what happened before. Just to tell you a little bit about myself, I am second generation of the Holocaust tragedy that happened to the Jewish life in Germany, in Europe. All my family was destroyed, all of my family died. My mother and my father, they were the only ones that survived, and I was just born then, 2 years after the war. So we lost a third of our people. I understood very well what's going on. Biafra was exactly the same thing. There was a genocide. More than 2 million people died. I'm not talking about injury. Something happened. And the world, silence. Nobody's talking about it. Everything is economical interest. And they did not care about what's happening over there. And I had this kind of feeling for years. And suddenly, like 6 or 7 years ago, I said to myself, how come the second generation, my children, don't even know about Biafra? If you talk about Biafra today, or even 10 years ago, and you ask people on the streets, what is Biafra? Nobody knows what we are talking about. Something happens. The world didn't change a lot. They didn't care 100 years ago, and they will not care 100 years later. And that's what happened to me. And I felt that I have to write a little bit or something of my memories, that at least my children will know what the father did, or where were I. And I just wanted to also to give them some lesson, to tell them that whatever you do well because nobody else will care about it. So I wrote a book, The Memory of Biafra, and suddenly I found myself writing a book. I didn't even care, I didn't even think about writing a book. But the story of Biafra, the people of Biafra, they were so real in front of my eyes that I said it's impossible to leave it as is. I have to put it on paper. So this is the reason why I wrote the book. And after I wrote the book, I started to give some lectures all around the country. And I was surprised that people remember Biafra only for one reason. Parents said to their children, if you don't eat, you will look like the people in Biafra. That's all the people remember. Nothing else. And if you ask people today, they will tell you exactly the same thing. So I said, Biafra is not only starvation.
Yeah, right.
It's not. So this is something that's why I'm coming to you and say, don't give up. I mean, continue and remembering and everything. Because if you don't do that, nobody will do it for you.
Yes.
We live today in our country, in Israel, under the same situation. We are trying to be as human as we can in the war. People are trying to kill us. And all over the world, if you look at it, people look at us like we are to be blamed for the world situation. So this is the reason why I started to write this book. And just to tell you a little bit behind it, I wrote another 3 books that the main subject was how people try to overcome the trauma that they had in the Holocaust. This is my Holocaust. Your Holocaust, I hope there will be more people to write about it. That's why I wrote the first one. But it gave me the inspiration to write how people, after they are having the trauma, how they treat themselves. First generation, it's not so easy. But the second generation, I'm the second generation, you are the second generation, maybe third generation. If we will not continue reminding the world that there are many people, innocent people, starving, being killed, nobody will care. Today is Israel, last time it was Biafra, and tomorrow who knows. So what I'm trying to bring is a message that we have to do things and make all the memories. We have to continue and not stop for a minute. I don't know if I can write another book. I wanted to translate it into English, but nobody is interested. And it makes me crazy because I'm trying. So they say, you want to invest money, but there will be nobody to read the book. Now, my book is not the book of the history of Biafra. My book is the personal feeling, the humanity of the people, which is not less important than the war itself. History is something that you can write, history, dates, etc. But how can you express the feeling of the people, what they felt? And I see almost daily the faces of your fathers, grandfathers, and mothers, what they felt when they saw that small child died in their hands. They have to bury children, less than a year. And this is something that I cannot forget. For me, it's a picture that will probably go with me down to my grave. So I'm here with really a lot of appreciation to tell you the story. If possible, I can talk about it for hours. And explain to you, to tell you, that those people that I met, very brave people, we lived, when we made the surgeries, we made it very close to the border. Very close to the border. We had the shelling, and the fire, the bombing, and people didn't run away, people were staying there. And I must say that I admire those people, and the memory today is something that they own it. So thank you very much, and we hope to meet you again.
תודה רבה, תודה רבה, thank you, thank you, thank you.